Hey, how's it going? Just setting up some stuff right now. Alright, let's give this a test. Do this to test out. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Yeah, I didn't mind Crit Break so much, mostly because it was an okay addition. With the new elements and whatnot, like attack versus defense wasn't that in a bad shape, and crits were a good way to balance that, because they were inherently defense-piercing stats. People are still getting one shot. Yeah, because Popcorn forgot that, you know, there's a class that can legit hit 200,000 attack. Well, not just that, like, I remember, like, someone died to a full ninja combo. Like a 200,000 HP player was killed in one ninja combo. Would rush into, I believe it was the Shadow Ninjas, into daggers, into stunning blow, into ambush. Killed them instantly. As before, it was mostly just, like, you know, there was not really much defense either. People died pretty fast when they were caught. It was just that now they're dying a little too fast. And also, like, all the randomizing people had to do to get the new stats. That was the only way to get, like, defense break, other than, like, the new accessory set, was... They had to legit re-randomize their entire set away from their usual build. Are you still playing the game? No. Well, I was playing it off and on, like, casually, hanging out with people. But something happened. The developer, Warp Portal, and the developer thought that I was inadvertently advertising unofficial servers. Whether or not that's true is up to debate. But apparently the quote was that I told new players that it was better to go to an unofficial server than official. Now, you can make your own arguments on whether or not that's true, but because people could probably find chat logs of me saying that. I don't remember where I said it. The problem is that Popcorn's evidence came from another Discord server that he was spying on. Ain't the first time they pulled shit like this. Oh yeah, they've done it all the time. Oh, that's not bad. Well, actually, I'm gonna keep that because it's really good. Yeah, it ain't the first time they've done stuff like this, but like I said, if you're in any like guild Discord and your link went up public at one point, I would pay attention to the people who join, because Popcorn and a few of the others are incognito, like, in those Discords. And that's how he, like, you know, remember, if you were in the Discord you saw that he quoted a quote from me trying to, like, explain my opinion, like, what I think Popcorn's company is.
That will look nice on you. Well, it's a good paperweight.
Well, he quoted that on his Discord, which proved that he spies on other people's Discords. I got banned from the inn for no reason. Oh yeah, like, they never told me why I got banned. No one ever told me if I got banned. Just after I got banned, apparently, Popcorn made a PSA saying don't advertise private servers. I think he was referencing me. And because of that, like, you know, whatever. I know, like, it kind of sucks that I got banned from official. Like, yeah, I did put a lot of work into that character, but at the same time, a lot of his updates kind of undid the work I did on that character. A lot of people get banned for no reason, though. Sometimes you get banned because he thinks you're someone else. Like, I know, like, a lot of his, like, new restrictions he put on his Discord to join and view the channels were because he kept thinking that, like, certain people were in his Discord spying on him. Spoiler warning, he probably already knows that they are, but he probably can't find them because they're way too hidden. Like, they hid themselves really well. I don't even know who they are on there, because I don't check the users in there. Part of me wanted to get an alternate account in there, but that would be a lot of work just to see what he writes. And players already send me screenshots of what he says all the time. Sad to see the game going downhill. Yeah, it really does kind of suck. Like, when I made that community post explaining everything that happened, like why I got banned and, you know, what my plans are, I was kind of upsetting. One of my, I really didn't like the direction things were going in. Especially Evolved. I felt like he could have done Evolve a million times better. Or even just opened a brand new game with the Evolved mechanics. That's going to be my universal opinion on Evolved, is if it was done with a major content patch or to start a fresh new server, I would have definitely, see where he was going with it and would have enjoyed every second of it. But because it isn't, it's just really poorly implemented. This is a smooth run. But also in my community post, I put that if Popcorn just sort of abandoned his war with private servers and whatnot, and sort of just focused on the integrity of the main game, and making sure everything was right, and putting his passion back into the work, and into the community, he would make the game a million times better. In fact, I would actually be genuinely sad to be banned if he did that, because then it would show that, hey, he learned his lesson. Oh yeah, that happens. I literally got a PM, like paragraphs of private messages from Oney, because I had my other games displaying, and I was playing MapleStory 2, because, you know, it just came out. It was really fun. Like, me and my guild were having a ton of fun with it. And they got mad at me for advertising the other game, because I was a prominent community figure playing a game that's a top competitor with Dragon Saga. But yeah, I understand where you're coming from. It would have been pretty amazing if they implemented a brand new server with new mechanics and, like, a different approach to how things go. Because it would have led to a lot better... It would have led to a lot better, what's the word I'm looking for? It would have made things much easier for new people. And there'd be players who don't like how Official does things, but they would like how, you know, the rebooted server does things. Like, say you're playing the other server, it has stats like defense break and whatnot. Okay, you like that. You don't have to deal with super tanks, like, blocking damage with hundreds of thousands of, you know, different reduction forms. He had to nerf physical and magic damage drop recently, which I thought was kind of hilarious. But he did make it to where we could finally see the stats. So, you know, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I'm not going to complain about physical damage drop being nerfed, because it was necessary, but there's... I'm rambling topics, but basically... a new game with Evolve's mechanics would have worked much better. That's what I'm saying. I did not want to do that. I keep thinking this is Dragon Saga, where I'm instinctively pushing F1 when dismantling stuff. Don't care. Oh. Well, that's a terrible cape anyways. Do I want to do bounties, or... I think I want to just save up more souls. I had to change my hotkeys when I changed to MapleStory. Yeah, I'm always a default hotkey kind of guy, so... MapleStory's hotkeys were kind of wonky. I did have to shuffle a few things around. I'm going to try doing 105. I think my best is 110. I might be able to do a 110. Let me see how... Oh yeah, I could do a 110 again. I got a little... I remember being a little lucky when doing my record. Even Emporio Wars are dead. Well, that's because Popcorn you'll never get this, but a top guild was banned from Emporio War for apparently spawn camping. When the pure silence makes spawn camping impossible. So he said that a top guild was spawn camping. Like, he confirmed a report that a top guild was spawn camping, even though spawn camping isn't possible. So even his new Emporio rules and Battle Square rules don't even have proper, like, game knowledge to enforce them. Not to mention, like, Battle Square is very inactive. I tried going on there once. I went to their most active time, which was 10 p.m. Pacific, or 10 a.m. Pacific, when all the Europeans and... Must be our guild. Yeah. Well, it's not just yours guild. There's also, like, individual players are also getting banned from Battle Square for no reason. Or for reasons that are not yet confirmed, or from way past issues. Oh, there I go. We got forcefully disbanded. What guild were you in? Because I didn't hear of a guild getting forcefully disbanded. Oh, that's right. Law did get forcefully disbanded. Y'all had to make PA. What'd y'all get disbanded for? Because I remember what it was that your guild didn't show up to a match because you thought it wouldn't be worth your time. And then someone reported that and got your guild disbanded. I think that's what it was. Like, y'all went to it was like a castle defense fight, and you had, like, no one online. It would have been impossible for you to do it. So you were just like, just let him take the castle, like what everyone does. And someone was like, no, we wanted to fight you, and reported you. That's kind of proof, like, you can't really make, like, report the rules if you see them being broken with this server, because so many people have tried to frame other people in the past. Like, I remember a guy literally made an account on a account-selling website with the name of someone he hated to try and get him permanently banned for account trading. It does kind of suck though, but you know, you were able to remake the guild, and it was a good guild still, so I guess it wasn't a problem. It's just very inconvenient that you had to re-level the guild and, you know, stay the extended duration. Yeah, it's kind of wrong if you ask me. Back in the day, it was a lot worse because, well, it was much more worth it to get problem players banned. Nowadays, it doesn't even matter. Everyone's stupidly overpowered in PvP. Why bother banning people? I mean, I'm not going to say I was innocent either. I've helped, like, guild members of mine write tickets for stuff. But this was way back in the day, like, during the Paradox Enemy Team, Rebellion, Ascension, you know, the old school days. Star elite tarts. Yeah, I'm not going to act like there was not actual duping going on, because there was. One-shotting everyone that's not stacked. Yeah. Fun fact about that, and this is something Popcorn had confirmed to me back in the day. The reason why guilds like Paradox and Enemy Team, it took so long to ban their members was because at the time when all the duping was rampant, the player base count was actually in, like, the lower double digits. So if they did any more bans, it would have probably killed the server entirely. So until they could get, like, an update going and restore most of the player base, they couldn't really do any major bans. The only ban they ended up doing was of Angerface and I forget his other name, his best friend. They finally did those bans because they took it a step too far and thinking they were immune to everything. And the reason why Popcorn told me this was because I managed to guess that if Turfing banned any more people during that time, he would have been fired. Was it Flub? No, Flub got banned for something else much later. I think he got banned for, like, something he didn't do unfairly, and ended up losing his Perm 60 Overlord. Which was a shame, because it was probably the best build you could do in that battle square. It was, he made his username Uwu. That's, I don't remember his real life name. I think it was Joe or something. Because I know Angerface was Michael. It was Joe or Jeff or something. And then, shortly after, like, the first Arcadia, when they started doing reworks to Elements, they then banned Kamchung. Supposedly for real-world trading, but there was no real confirmation of that. No one really knew if she did it or not. Yeah, he was an Invoker. Yeah, he and Mike were real-life best friends, so that's why they were able to get away with so much together, because they had, like, themselves in real contact. Most of the shit they planned was on Facebook chats. Oh, that's a double elite pack. Oh, there I go. Got frozen. Might want to skip one of these packs. After he got banned, everything rose up in price. Yeah, it was because that they had such a large supply of things, they cornered pretty much the entire IM selling market. They were attempting to get the rates up to like 100 to 1, which they never succeeded. Highest they got was like 25, 30 to 1. Actually, they got close to 50, I think. It was 50 to 1 was the highest IM was by the time enemy team members started getting banned. And that was because they cornered the whole market. You could argue that, like, what they did was why Popcorn got so paranoid about power farming and botting and whatnot. Even though, like, they weren't the only ones doing it. They were just, like, the ringleaders in most of the Chinese player base that did it rampantly. But yeah, everything rose in price for a while after he got banned, and then Arcadia 1 came out and sort of messed with the market enough to fix everything.
I may be able to help you.
Should really empower these rifts, but... How much did Angerface put into this game? I'm not sure, but I remember he did manage to, like, backcharge something in, like, the 4-digit value. So, he managed to get, like, $1,000+ backcharged back after he got banned. That's all I know. The exact number is unknown, but considering that he managed to raise IM's price that high... Probably in the 5-digit value, maybe $12,000, $13,000, give or take.
Don't be shy.
If you saw the game nowadays, he'd probably laugh at it.
I didn't even know
He kind of laughed off his band, went over to Guild Wars 2, and sort of stuck to his old ways there. I don't know what server he's on, but... I know he's in Guild Wars 2 now, but I don't know if he ever quit that game.
That is too expensive.
I didn't even know I had that thing.
From what I remember right, like, he went to Guild Wars 2 and sort of stuck around there for a while, and that's when we kind of went separate ways. I stopped talking with him. It was also the time I stopped talking with Clark, who was the guy who introduced me to him. Alright. How many Forgotten Souls do I need per try? 50. How many do I have? 228. Yeah, I'll get more doing bounties. Oh, no one's playing bounties. That's hilarious. I'll just do public greater rifts then, so really join stuff. I do know that in terms of gold, Angerface had 6 characters with capped gold value. Oh, they are in Greater Rift already. It's okay. We'll wait. We can wait. There we go. I got so much junk in this. It's just like my actual Dragon Saga vault. Okay, we're going to put this up, and we're going to put this up, and that should be good. And we're going to keep this for a future character.
Now you know why angels and demons fear the Nephilim, Laura.
Yeah, like, Dragon Saga does have a cap on how much gold you can hold, which is about 99,999,999. And he managed to reach it. But you gotta imagine, but you gotta remember, he was a prominent, like, abuser of the duplication glitch. He cornered the element, like, 6-star market, as well as the item mall market. He was making tons of gold. He was able, he overbought on everything, like he always overpaid. Maybe one day I'll make a chance at the game. I'm not saying don't play it. I'm just saying, like, pay attention to what Popcorn does and see if he ever turns his attitude around, and then play it depending on what he does. If he makes the effort to at least do that, and Warp Portal follows suit in their behavior,
Would not be wise.
then I would say that it'd be a very good experience. It would be a bit better. I would unlit, and if they apologize and, like, you know, to everyone they wronged in this situation, which I know will never happen, I'll make my videos listed. I'll make my videos listed as sign of good faith to show, hey, you keep this up, and, you know, I'll be willing to work. I'll be willing to keep my videos up so people can see your game, because Dragon Saga's biggest problem is that it's never advertised. the... Ah, here he is. Is that going to pop up? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Discord overlay doesn't pop up in game. I'm just checking it real quick. Right now, I don't know, like, if there's anything good that's been done in game. I was keeping up with patch notes, but I don't know really. Like, I have general mixed opinions on, like, the recent changes. Like, let me see what they did recently. Let's see, last week's update. Heirloom event box, no. Oh, here's one that... This was one that I didn't think about at first, but it will actually impact the game negatively. The market fee got removed, which, like, is kind of confusing because someone told me that, like, Popcorn's very adamant about getting rid of gold farmers and bots, but he just got rid of something that makes their job a lot easier. More day nighttime moods, which I really don't like. I hated that. They did a bug fix for twins that apparently is weird. Like, apparently it's not even like an old dev change. It was his own change. He just had to fix something about it. I don't know. I just kind of wish he showed that he was working on something major. Like, when he was showing Evolved, I was kind of interested because it was like, okay, he's communicating. He's showing what he's working on. He's seeing what general, like, reactions and feedback he's getting for each of these updates. I like that. But then Evolved came out, like, way too quickly. Yeah, the mood thing is pointless. I really hate the mood thing. Like, it makes sense for town maps because, hey, you can do it. And someone told me that from, like, a development standpoint, that's not even difficult. It's very easy to do, apparently. Alright, kill the damn thing so I can join the group. Yeah, but I am genuinely, like, concerned that if the market fee removal stays and gold farmers take advantage of it to an extent, or, like, people who do, like, item mall selling, they're going to take advantage of it, obviously. Item mall rates will probably go up because they're not going to lose any more gold from pricing things. And people who do, like, you know, farming will obviously get the most benefit out of it. Oh, cool, they got a Romaldi's. Put my phone down here. How many years has it been since the Dragon King classes were released? No new classes since then. Depends on your server, but New Origin was, I think, was it 2011? 2012? I don't know. New Origin was when they got introduced. No, it's a natural thing in any game with an open market. They always have a tax for good reason. The tax is because of gold sink. You need a way to sink gold away from the economy constantly. Or rather, everyone got used to it. Everyone got used to it. That was it. But if you look at it from an economical standpoint, it's a currency sink. These are really good, like... These are really good, like, features that prevent, like, gold from climbing too high, like, climbing too low in value. If you introduce, like, a good gold or item sink into a game to regulate the value of it, it actually helps out a lot. For example, when RuneScape introduced Invention, they created a massive item sink through the dismantling system. This caused boss drops to substantially increase back to stable prices because people were going to be gathering and destroying them constantly. So new items come into the game, they get destroyed. That makes sense. Same goes for market value with gold selling. With gold, you get an item and you sell it in the market to get a large sum of gold. The person pays for it with a large sum of gold, but that gold, some of that gold gets taken away, which prevents the value of gold from dipping, which in turn causes items to be worth more and more gold. It's supposed to, like, even out the rate at which gold's value decreases by taking a bit of it away every time that you buy something from the market. That way, like, it'll plateau a bit. Much like how, you know, you can spend your gold on potions. That gold never comes back. Or you spend your gold on enchanting and soul crafting. That gold never comes back. But the market also takes away a lot of gold. Like, you sell 10,000 gold item, you lose like, what was it, 5%? Oop. I don't know why it doesn't default to party. This is 2 necromancers and 2 demon hunters. I think we could do this. So yeah. Oh crap. That's probably why I don't attempt a 120. Shit. I forgot this was a pub greater rift. What the heck hit me? Oh well.
Feel my wrath.
Alright, see you later, man. this is a tricky raid. Yeah, Guardian's gonna spawn regardless. And zoom over here. Ancient? No. Is it better than my current one? No, it's not even better.
Impressive. My training has paid off.
That's bad, that's bad. That's silly.
Anything could happen. Do come back again. What a steal.
Yogurt, I can't believe what people throw away. I want to buy some of it.
An ally has left my party, but my foes are weaker. An ally has joined my party, but my foes gain strength. An ally has left my party, but my foes are weaker. An ally has joined my party, but my foes gain strength.
I wonder if Gloom is Gloom meta? Could have gone a bit higher on this. Considering like some of our highest. Pretty sure everyone in this party's done a 110 plus solo. I guess the guy who ran the rift isn't. Hello, how are you today?
Still waiting. Need more time. Sweet revenge.
Would you mind teaching me Dragon Saga? What do you want to know about the game? I'm still willing to talk about aspects of it if you want. I don't really play it anymore. I can't really play it anymore. Solo leveling rogue level 55. Where are you playing it at? Because, you know, you want to kind of just keep up to date with your storyline quests, and while also doing expert mode. That's if you're playing official.
I am returning to town.
Yeah, First off, he made storyline quests required for a lot of stuff. So you want to just sort of do those to keep up with everything, because you need to unlock dungeons to do expert mode. Because expert mode is going to be one of your main methods of leveling when quests are not available. So basically hero quests, and then do expert mode when you don't have any more of those to do. I think that's going to be kind of the route he's going to go, but...
Let's see what happens. What a steal. Do come back
I cannot
again.
afford that.
Yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about official, but whatever. I'm still willing to talk about the game with people if they really want me to. Where's I going to put this next one at? If only I didn't randomize these, I would have made this. Well, I guess it was. Oh wait, no, I already put one there. Should just put it on the Dawn. Item stats for Rogue. I don't know, because Evolve changed a lot of things. It's very difficult to get the specific items and whatnot. Wait, what? Why are people doing bounties? Which item set should you go for? That's kind of difficult. I'm not sure what the best item set is now. My gear was terribly out of date when I stopped playing.
Sweet revenge. Not enough hatred.
People say go for 5th hero. That's a regular set, which is the very end. That's the very last set you'll go for. And that's at 84. It is a very good set. It'll have the best stats for your class and whatnot, and it also has tons of element resist and attack, because that's, you know, what new stuff has nowadays. Oh, shoot. I was busy looking at stuff. Yeah, Fifth Hero is going to be the very last set you go for at 84. I'm going to wish you a lot of luck farming it, because it takes forever unless you're really good gear already. Because people are very stingy about who they take into their party. But you could always just farm a ton of gold for it. Which element would I recommend? You're supposed to mix up elements now. Well, not really, like, entirely mix. Like, you pick one and stick with it, just whichever one you want. And then sort of just split the rest across everything else. Oh. So, like, you could go, like, 100 in one element and then just spread the rest of the points across the other 3. I learned from your videos. Why'd you remove the newbie guide? You probably don't keep up with stuff that, like, the developer and Warp Portal have done recently. But there's a lot of crooked stuff going on with them. And it's messed with a lot of people. And including myself, I lost my account because they decided to be kind of corrupt. I don't really want to advertise that game anymore. I'm not gonna say like don't play what you enjoy. Don't stop playing what you enjoy, or stop playing what you enjoy because, you know, I had a bad experience. I'm just explaining to you why. And also the guide was out of date. Like, very out of date. Well, it was a little bit out of date, and then Evolved made it very out of date because my experience playing was way different than what your experience will be now, because you now have to deal with Evolved and all of its mechanics and the forced gear ups and whatever. My guide didn't have all that when it first started up until its latest episode. Yeah, but like I said, don't let it, like, don't let my, like, the negative experience I had mess with your experience playing the game. If you enjoy the game, I'm not going to let it stop anyone. Because it's a good... there still can be some good qualities in that game. But just out of my own personal preference, I don't want to deal with it anymore. That's why I'm still willing to talk about it, though, because I know there are people who will play no matter what. Yeah, but if you ask, like, some more experienced players what's been going on with, like, you know, the developer and whatnot, they'll have a handful of stories for you. Some of them won't. They'll say he's a pretty good guy, but, you know, that's just because they really haven't had a negative experience with him yet. Oh. God dang it, I hate those things. Engage an elite. Oh, there's still one there. making the latest guide for the game. Yeah, I don't think anyone's really motivated to make a guide for the game anymore. I even lost a lot of my own motivation when a lot of my stuff got outdated all of a sudden. Because it would have taken me way too long to get caught up to everything. Yeah, also Invoker got nerfed to hell. Yeah. I feel bad for, like, Invoker mains, because they technically, you know, didn't lose. They weren't really super tough. But, for some reason, this new update just completely, like, ruined them. Same goes with Summoners. Like, they got ruined with this update. And a lot of people think it's kind of cathartic, because it's like, oh, they were the strongest for so long. But, nah, there was a better way to balance it. Kidding me? Destroyer or Sentinel? I don't even know anymore, because the new X resistance messed with both classes. I would say Sentinel, but just keep in mind some of their skills now count as X attack, which means they get blocked or reduced by those respective enemies. Destroyer lost sniping, like, which hurt their damage a lot. Oh, I hate Arcane Sentry. Destroyer lost sniping, which hurt their damage a lot, so I would say Sentinel. They still have consistently good hitting skills, even without, like, losing X spam. Oh, they still on that guy?
what you'll get. See you soon. Do come back again.
That is too expensive. An ally has left my party, but my foes are weaker. An ally has joined my party, but my foes gain strength. My tread is paid off. An ally has left my party, but my foes are weaker. An ally has joined my party, but my foes gain strength.
back again. What?
I cannot
Didn't even
afford
know I
that.
had that thing.
The ancients would be feeling powerful.
Alright, I'm gonna call it here. This was a good stream. See you guys later.